Do as I say, if you want to live.
Are you?
Received communication signal. Is that a Descendant? You're finally here. Took you long enough. While you were lost in the void, there was an incident which meant the Vulgus jammed our communication with HQ. Unfortunately, I'm in a difficult situation at the moment, and I can't engage. Why are the Vulgus here all of a sudden? Damn it! I'll try to get the cops back up once you turn the Vulgus out. I've got the objective locked down. I need you to do some of that. Disabling their jamming device. Our comm should be back up soon.
Descendant, please respond.
HQ, come in.
Keelan, you're alive. And I can also confirm the Descendant's biosignal. Keelan, your biosignals are unstable.
It's just a scratch.
That's more than a scratch.
Keelan, Descendant! I'm glad you're both alive. I was terrified when I heard we lost comms.
Don't worry, I'm fine. And the doggo is fine too. This dog, it's like it's reading my thoughts. As if it's connected to my arcade. I thought to myself, stop barking, be quiet. And then it stopped. It's intriguing. And cute.
Well, that's a shock. I didn't know you liked dogs.
No small talk during operations, Inez. I like cats too, by the way.
No small talk during operations.
Why you... You just wait till I get back.
You can see each other shortly. You are to cease operations and return immediately. Keelan, I have your current coordinates. Transferring you to Albion now.
Okay. See you in Albion, Descendant.
Transferring the Descendant next. Wait. Descendant, we have detected communication packets concentrated at a specific point. I apologize, but this data needs to be verified. I will send the target zone to your receive.
gun came to me all on its own. Commence data deletion. We can't let those Albion scum take it.
The Vulgus are deleting the collected data. Descendants, we must stop them if we want to see the information that our enemies have gathered.
Hey, it's Drive here. Season 2 is out for the First Descendant, and today I want to walk you through everything you need to know about the Void Vessels, some secrets that you may not have known of, and some tricks that might help you get the loot you're looking for. Void Vessels are the new highest farm mechanic that you're going to be doing for Season 2. You can still actually do the invasions from Season 1 for 5 million gold a day if you like, but you're going to want to be doing the Void Vessels for several reasons. The main things you'll get from Void Vessels right now are going to be the Sheepdog, the new companion fellow loot. That's going to be, if you don't want to buy it, you have to craft it by doing the Void Vessels, and you're also going to be getting the pieces that you need to craft the new Descendant Keelan. On top of that, aside from the crafted pieces for the Sheepdog and for Keelan, you also need the materials for those from the Void Vessels as well. The general loop for these is that you will just go through the process of doing the Void Vessel, get to the final boss, and if you defeat the final boss within the time limit, you will get encryption keys and loot from the final box. You will get the box loot for your Keelan and dog pieces from the box at the end, and you will also get the encryption keys to open loot chests in the next Void Vessel to get the materials that you need to craft it. If you're fresh logging in, you will have to go in and go to the HQ to get the purple quest to start the Season 2 quest line. You won't be able to do Void Vessels without doing that first. You'll be able to come here, finish the quest line, and then you will see this module right here appear, and you will be able to activate the Void Vessel Hard and the Void Vessel Normal. This has an MR requirement of, I think, 8 for normal, and then I think 15 or 16 for hard, and as long as you're in hard mode, you should be able to do the hard version. This obviously gives you more. The first thing I'll note before we jump into the Void Vessel mechanics in general is that before you can do Void Vessels normally, and also whether you can do Void Vessels in groups, you will have to do the 3 solo-only quests for the Void Vessels, and these are actually kind of tedious in a lot of ways. So what you'll do is you'll follow the quest line, it'll have you go to a Void Vessel, you'll see the Keelan cinematic, and then you'll have to do the Void Vessel, and then they'll make you do it about 3 more times in order to collect records. The first time, the second time, and the third time will have different records, and there's been lots of reports of people just like not finding the records, like they're just invisible or they're not showing up, and you have to find a lot of them as well. So I recommend just following, when you're on those record ones, just follow the green dots on your screen as accurately as you can. If there's nothing left, you're gonna have to run the same Void Vessel again. There will be an option with Seneca to just go back to the Void Vessel and complete it, and you can check your quest at any time to see how many of the records you've gotten. But this is the most tedious part. It does seem to be kind of buggy where you just don't get the records you need, and you'll want to just go through that and get it done. But once you finish the 3rd version of that, and you get all the records quests done, you can then do public matchmaking for the Void Vessels if you like. You can do solo, you can do groups, it doesn't matter. You're open to do any of the Void Vessels. You just have to get through that first part. Now, if you're able to, I would recommend always doing hard. You're just going to get more resources from it. You will get crafting materials for the crystallization catalyst, which makes life really easy and stuff like that. And again, you will get the decryption keys at the end that you use to open the vaults. Now, at the making of this video, there are 2 different types of chests that you can get, and it seems to be completely random which one you get at the end. So you'll run the whole Void Vessel, get to the end, finish the boss, and you will get either a choice of 4 different Keelan chests or 4 different of the fellow chests. These will have the crafted materials that you need, the blueprints that you need to either make the fellow or make Keelan with Ana East at the research department. The difference between these chests is the distribution of the drop chances. You'll notice that the lower ones have higher drop chance to the lower end, like the lower items like gold, resource box, that sort of thing. And then the higher ones will have a higher drop chance for the blueprints specifically. And so you'll be able to choose between these depending on which distribution you want. I think in general, the top 2 are always going to be the best if you're just looking for the blueprints. But once you already have those characters, maybe you will always want to take the bottom ones, so you can always get gold and resource boxes and things like that, as it, for repeat offenders. For the difference on which ones you get, let's walk through the Void Vessel experience, everything you need to know about that, and how you actually unlock these. Because the final boss fight is a time attack, a boss fight. You have a certain amount of time to complete it, and then if you complete it fast enough with over 2 minutes remaining on the timer, over 1 minute 20 seconds, 40 seconds, or just completing it on time in general, you'll have a choice of all of these rewards here. If the timer runs out on the final boss fight, you will lose. It will end. You won't get anything at all. So you have to kill the boss before the timer ends. Depending on how fast you do it, you might get more or less rewards. Now, the Void Vessel is the same base map for all variants. However, there are different paths that will open up. You'll notice that sometimes certain doors are closed and certain other ones are open, and it's just random which one you get. So you just have random variety in which one you get. But overall, it's the same map with the same sequence of main rooms, different connecting rooms overall. You'll notice on the right side of the screen, there is a score counter for increasing the amount of time you have for the final boss. The base boss encounter at the end has a flat amount of time maximum. You will find these blocked Vulgus comms beacons as you go through the Void Vessel. When you unlock them, you will add more time to the final boss fight, which makes it more likely that you'll complete it and more likely that you'll have more time left over at the end as well to get better rewards. As you're going through the Void Vessel, there will be active and inactive comms beacons. If they are active, they will have these red beams coming out of them, and then this relay icon will appear when you get near to them. You will find ones that are inactive. There's nothing you can do with them. You just walk away. They have no purpose, but sometimes they're active. If they are active, walk up to them, disable them, and you will get added time to the final boss. But some of them are inactive. They're not glowing. They're not open. They're not lit up, and they don't have any purpose. So you just walk right past them. I wish they would have just got rid of them if they weren't active at all, but there are some that are active, some that aren't. Next, you will find tons of different kinds of chests throughout the Void Vessel. Some of them are broken, which means they're already open, and you can just go up to them and open and get their materials. There are genetic versions of them, special versions of them, and there's also the experimental version of the chest, and they all contain different materials you might need for upgrading your sheepdog or crafting Keelan or crafting the sheepdog as well. So as you go through these, you will find these. The ones that are broken, you can just open, but if they're not broken, you will need the encryption key that you get from the final boss. So if you walk up to these and say, dude, you don't have a decryption key, you just have to walk past them, go to the end, complete the boss, and then in the next Void Vessel, you can come up to these and open them using the encryption keys you got from the previous Void Vessel. The next thing you want to know about is the Void Shields inside of the Void Vessel. So in this, there are two different types of Void Shields. You will see these enemies that glow with these little marble bubbles around them, and there will be two different colors. There's like a yellowish, kind of beigeish color, and there's a blue color. Those two are different Void Shields. The yellowish color is only damageable by weapons, so you need to actually hit it with a weapon of some kind, like shoot it with a firearm in order to destroy the shield. There is one enemy that is sourcing the shield for nearby enemies. If you shoot that enemy and destroy it, you will be able to break the shield for all nearby targets, but while that shield is up, they won't take any damage from skills in general. Next is the blue version of the shield, which looks the same, but just has the blue aesthetic to it, and this is the opposite. It can only be damaged by skills, and you have to break it first if you want to do normal firearm damage. The one exception to this is the Battle Pass weapon, the Voltia beam rifle, does both skill damage and firearm damage as it pertains to Void Shields. So if you're holding the Voltia and shooting it, it will damage the blue shields, it will damage the yellow shields, it'll destroy them both. It is a one-size-fits-all solution for these shields. So you can shoot the blue shields with the Voltia, but in general, you have to do skill damage to break the blue shields and then firearm damage to break the yellow. A quick note is you will find skill Void Shields for locked loot chests that have chests in them. But this is the same as the bubble shield. You see the blue on it. You can either shoot it with the Voltia or you can destroy it with a skill, and this will open up loot chest areas. And again, keep in mind that the name of the chest tells you what's inside of it. The experimental ones are where you want for the sheepdog. Genetic is going to be for Keelan, and then these special ones just kind of have a mix of things in them that might be useful for various things, or duplicates of the other ones that have loot in them as well. And on that note, I would just be mindful of if you're trying to target farm like Keelan or the fellow, you want to be careful about which ones you open and what you use use your encryption keys on, as it will change the outcome and give you different loot. Next, let's talk about the final boss fight, and this will be something that you'll get used to dealing with. It has a mix of lots of AoE, a ton of skill damage you have to do to the special shields that pop up, and then some special mechanics you need to be aware of as well. So the final Void Commander has 3 main phases that you have to work through, and you kind of want to build for dealing with this. Either you have a maxed out Voltia, like you see here, that'll be doing good damage to the Void Shields or to anything else as a weapon, or you can have a character build that has enough skill damage to burn through the shields, but you will need a way to deal with the blue Void Shields in this final fight. The first phase starts out with minions spawning everywhere, and then they'll spawn with Void Shields, and then the commander will spawn. In phase 1, he will have his shield out in front of him, which makes it kind of annoying to use firearms. So there's a couple ways to deal with this. Either you just use skill damage to go behind his shield and deal damage to him that way to end his first phase, or you can cause him to do a couple things. You can either just shoot at his feet or shoot at his head to do direct damage to him. You can shoot the center of the shield, though at least at the making of this video, it doesn't do damage to him, which makes it a lot slower to deal with him. You can also do what I'm doing here, where you jump to the side when he does an animation and do damage to him directly, or you can walk up in melee range. So if you see how I walked up in melee range, it causes him to do a melee slam with the shield. That opens him up for damage, so you just walk up, nut tap him a little bit, cause him to do the slam, back up, shoot him, nut tap him, do that over and over until he exits his first phase, if you're someone who relies a lot on firearms instead of skills. Once that ends, he will enter into phase 2. The first part of phase 2, he will expand his shield out, kind of like Kyle, and there will be a weak point in the middle. This is best used with firearms, so you want to switch to firearms and burn that single middle piece. It doesn't have a crazy amount of HP if you have a fully built weapon. You just have to kind of deal with the mobs around you and just blow through that center piece. Once that gets destroyed, he'll start the next part of phase 2, where he will get a skill shield around him and the room will start blowing up. Then he'll run over to these generators and activate one. When the generator gets activated, it will also get a skill shield, one of the arcade shields, around it, and then start pulsing these big blue shock rings. It will continually pulse the big blue shock rings until you destroy the skill shield on the generator, at which point it will stop. And then he'll repeatedly do this jump leap attack that does a bunch of damage and cause these big AoE fire explosions all around. So you're just trying to kind of eat the damage, stay alive, burn through his HP, and if you don't burn through his HP in time in phase 2, he will generate a brand new skill shield and then start working on the generators again. So it's good to just kind of keep the tempo on him and burn him down before he ends up creating more problems for you and burning lots of your time. Then the final phase starts with phase 3. It will begin with a whole bunch of mobs that all have skill shields around them. Once you finish those off, the room will go dark and he'll go into his final form, which he'll bring out his artillery, his chain guns. He'll start spawning generators with the skill shields on them, and then he'll do 2 main attacks that you want to be aware of. He'll launch mortars towards you when he shoots up in the air, or he'll kneel down and bring out his cannons and start shooting like howitzer blasts or chain gun blasts at you. You just have to work through that. Make sure you destroy the generator to prevent the AoEs, or just stay.
moving. Remain vigilant. We do not know what might happen. Do not make any sudden moves.
So, this is the true power of Arcane.
Rayleigh, this is incredible! Did you truly defeat the Colossus? Finally, we have hope! Is that the true power of Arcane? Can I become a descendant too? I believe in you, Rayleigh. But how can a person such as myself become a descendant?
Masters say that anyone can become a descendant. Don't give up. It will become fast.
Enough chat. We have confirmed that the enemy has ceased moving entirely, and we will begin the retrieval operation. Rayleigh, you did well. You can rest for now. Everyone else, get to it. Cody, you as well.
Yes, sir. I'm going. Colossus has fallen.
We can confirm the Grey Walker has ceased moving. Remain vigilant.
Oh, a special human child. We have enough data. Oh, but the secure... I could use Albion's internal security.
I need to work harder. Ah, there you are! Were you hurt at all? I was wondering if Dr. Han would have to take a look at you first, but thankfully, I see that won't be necessary.
Our first target is a structure overlooking the entire gulch called the Eye of Truth. I've sent the mission details about the target and nearby objectives. Make sure you look them over.
So, the culprit behind the ominous gaze you felt is the Eye of Truth?
Yep. The closer you get to it, the more you feel it stare. We have to remove the barrier in order to approach the Eye of Truth. I've already checked the pulse in the water to find the targets.
It never ceases to amaze me how useful your arcade is. Artillery fire and focus on the target. Try your best. found a route that leads to the Eye of Truth. There's a Vulgus signal coming from inside. Tread lightly.
I can feel the Vulgus pulse ahead. You handle the fight while I check the situation, okay?
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. Are they really trying to stop us?
I found a Vulgus data terminal. Maybe we can use it to find the information we need.
Well done, Balby. Let's see what's in there. Mina, that's the voice of one of the members of the medical corps. Damn it. I can't make it out clearly because of the noise.
Watch out! It's a trap! I can feel water drops shaking. A powerful Vulgus must have arrived.
We'll rescue them, by any means necessary. Voice signal from the Albion channel was transmitted from somewhere nearby. It might be a rescue request from the missing medical corps team. We have to save them. Can you help us?
You don't even have to ask. We're definitely going to save them, aren't we? electronic jamming signals are gone.
Captain! Help us! Please save us!
That's one of my missing medical corps members. Where is it coming from?
There's a device nearby generating a specific frequency. Once we stop it, we'll be able to determine the location. From that focus. Perhaps we can use it.
The enemy has a bomb. Use it to blow up the device.
Is that the energy source?
The Vulgars are transferring energy, I'm sure.
The biosignal of the Eye of Truth is diminishing. Great work, Descendant.
I don't feel the gaze anymore. You did it! We've gained entry into the Order's fortress. Join us there.
Now what do you want? Go on, I'm waiting. Oh, a special human child. What do you need?
To work harder. Sorry for suddenly leaving you behind.
Mina, Ash, do you copy? This is Medical Corps Captain Eugen. Vince, Riven, Jane, all members of the Medical Corps, please respond.
Eugen, we're going to begin our investigation of the Order's base. Make sure you find that unit.
enough. It'll help along. Thank you.
Whoa! Be careful! Vulgus reinforcements coming your way! Are you okay? Thank goodness. I couldn't use comms while in the water.
That's a relief. The bogus power grid is shutting down in every zone.
enough samples. Give me the gray hell.
Descendant, to enter the fortress, we must secure the demarcation line by capturing the courtyard. I've asked Valley to disrupt the enemy sections. It seems like she's doing a good job. The enemy forces are dispersing. Enemy defense forces are on their way. Be careful. Valby has really helped us by leading the enemy away. Found a Vulgus. It looks like a commander. Valby, are you okay? We should check your condition. I'm fine. I'm retreating safely. A significant number of units have followed her. Let's take care of the remaining Vulgus. Commander Valby was talking about. Begin engagement. Valby has safely retreated. Great job. Hi, Descendant. I've distributed the DNA detection catalyst at Eugen's request. If there's any DNA to be detected, it'll be attached to the catalyst and turned into data. The catalyst won't last long, so try to collect everything quickly. Huh. I don't understand why I detected human DNA. Thanks for your help. I'll send the data to Eugen.
Everyone, gather at the forward base. I have some disturbing intel.
Is it signs of the medical corps?
I really wish that were the case. But regardless, this intel can't be ignored.
תנו לנסוע להדלקת נרות איזה סבתא פחות משעתיים, בחייאת.
אתה יודע שזה הפקקים זה בגלל הגשם, אתה הרי ישבת פה אתמול, דיברת על גשמים, וכמה כיף לנסוע, ואני קינאתי בך, אז הנה, אני נסעתי היום מחדרה לתל אביב החזרה, מלא גשמים. אז אחרי הגשמים אנחנו נדבר גם על גזרות ינואר, אבל מזווית חיובית, מה בכל זאת אפשר כדי לחסוך את הסכום שהמדינה תיקח מהכיס של כולכם בשנה הבאה? גם על ריבוי המרגלים האיראנים. הידעת שיש 27 ישראלים שכבר הוגשו נגדם כתבי אישום על זה שהם עובדים בשביל איראן. וקשה לסרטט את הפרופיל, בסדר? זה לא מה שאתם חושבים, אבל אנחנו ננסה בכל זאת.
תכף אנחנו נהיה עם הפאנל שלנו, ג'וש בריינר, אהלן, שרה אצלי, טוב, ורועי קונקול.
קונקול, מה זה השם הזה? קונקול. אף אחד לא יודע. אפילו בית התפוצות לא יודעים מאיפה הגיע השם.
זה נשמע כמו שם של משקה קל.
יש כאלה שאומרים שזה כנראה המילה סיגליות באוקראינית או משהו, אבל אין לי עימות לה.
אז מיד נחזור לתעלומה של שם המשפחה של קודם כל, ומיד גם נדבר עם אלנית אדלר על מה שקורה בגשמים, אבל בכל זאת...
למה גשם ירד היום?
עוד קצת תמונות. זה טיל אחד שמשוגר מתימן, אזעקות נרחבות בגוש דן ובשפלה, הטיל הזה מיורט. אין נפגעים, אין נזק, ממה שאנחנו מדווחים.
שמחנו.
במד"א סורקים. וזקי, מגר אפילו מדווח שאין קריאות.
דובר מד"א.
בסדר, אז כולם, יאללה. אפשר לנשום, נכון?
בסדר גמור.
אפילו לא התעוררנו בשביל זה, רובנו.
אתה תומך?
לא.
לא?
לא, אבל אני רוצה להגיד לך שהיינו בסוף שבוע במעלות, אצל חמי וחמותי, ולא הפסיק לדקה לרדת גשם, ואז באנו לירושלים, וכמו נילס הולגרסון זה היה, הגשם הגיע איתנו.
יפה. אתה?
ימים מוברקים, מה זה? בכל מקום פה השמיים פה זורקים.
שפריץ עליך למשל איזה מכונית כשהלכת במדרכה, ולא ראו אותך?
הרבה היו רוצים שזה יקרה, אתה יודע? ואני מתפלא,
לא ניתן להם את העונג.
יש גם כאלה באולפן שהיו...
שלום, שלום אדוני, שלום. שלום גברתי.
אני מצטער שאני חוזר עם התבלה שלי, כן? לא, אבל בכל זאת ירו טיל כאילו על מרכז הארץ, איזה 1.5 מיליון אזרחים נכנסו פנימה. קודם כל יותר מוקדם ממה שהתרגלנו, נכון?
ממש.
צריך להגיד.
עדיף ב-11 בלילה מאשר ב-2 בלילה, זה ברור.
קודם כל, מבחינת מה שישראל עושה בעיניך, יש עוד מה?
יש עוד מה, אבל זה לא יפתור את הבעיה. בסוף, יש לנו בעיה אמיתית איך אנחנו מתמודדים עם זה בגלל האתגרים הביטחוניים. כמו שאתה רואה, אנחנו גם לא עושים את זה לבד, הרי הטיל הזה נורא בגלל שהייתה תקיפה עכשיו של הקואליציה של ארצות הברית. אין דרך לפתור את זה באמת. וזה מציק, בסדר? זה מציק. זה לא כזה נורא כמו שהתרגלנו עליו.
אוקיי, אנחנו קופצים שנייה לנתב"ג. כי יש השפעות לטיל הזה. דין פישר, מה קורה?
אהלן.
כן, לצערנו כבר התרגלנו. נוהל קבוע שברגע שיש שיגורים מתימן, אנחנו רואים את המטוסים שנמצאים באוויר, כרגע 3 מטוסים שעושים דרכם לתחיל.
וואו.
נף.
וואו, תראו מה קורה בנמל התעופה.
כן.
אני לא יודע אם מתרשם יותר מהנזילות של המים או מהריצה...
לפני זמן קצר, צריך להגיד, לא בשידור חי, לפני זמן קצר, בנמל התעופה, בזמן האזעקה שם, אנשים ממהרים אל המרחב המוגן, ומה שאנחנו מבינים...
ריק שם. אם אתה רוצה לטוס לאיזשהו מקום, הרגע זה הזמן.
ההמראות והנחיתות התעכבו,
Now that everyone's here, I'll tell you what I saw.
לא יכלו לנחות...
Underneath this fortress, there is a hatchery that breeds Vulgus soldiers. It's known as the Pool of Life. It's a disgusting Vulgus facility with many horrible uses. During strategy discussions with the medical corps, someone once raised the idea of researching the scope of the Vulgus military forces and their estimated losses, as well as how they went about replenishing their forces. The prevailing opinion among the Corps was that since the majority of the Vulgus legions are organic beings, excluding the Legion of Immortality, they will be limited in the number of units they could mobilize. But Captain Glay had a different theory. I genuinely hope her theory is incorrect.
There you go again, trying to act all cool and tough. You're more like a piece of paper, easy to blow away. Those aren't selfish reasons. They're called...
water will guide us. But before we go, does something...
Mina? Ash? This is Medical Corps Captain Nugent. Please respond. Biz, Ribbon, Jay, please respond.
Let's look for them, Eugen. First, let's investigate if there's anything suspicious about the movements of the Vulgus forces.
The traces of my missing core members are leading us inside. And the organic matter raw material boxes also continue down this way. Valby, infiltrate first, then recon inside.
Looks like there are ambushes lurking everywhere. Best to be cautious.
The way this facility has been arranged is pretty impressive. There's no way we would have known beforehand that it was underground. That object is being used to combine Vulgus DNA and organic matter. Destroy it, so they can never use it again. The existence of this device means there must be a hatchery. Volby, how are things on your end?
Dr. Han, I found the control panel deep inside the facility. It really is a horrible place. You'll see when you get here.
Alright. Head to the place Volby mentioned and see what you can find. I need to stay here and confirm there's nothing significant to report. It'll be in the same vein as any Vulgus terminal. You can get information through your receive. Keep searching for traces of transported human DNA and large amounts of organic matter.
Be careful! An alarm must have gone off somewhere!
Seeing as these bastards are trying to stop us, we must be moving in the right direction. Feels like we're getting closer to the answer. Please keep at it just a little longer.
Getting too much interference from something noisy nearby. Some kind of energy from the Vulgus is interfering with our comms.
We picked up a strong signal. It looks like this is what's jamming communications.
All interference has now been cleared. Initiating broadcast of communications through the Descendant's sieve.
Captain! Captain! I don't want to die like this!
Riven, where are you? How about the others?
We're all together. All together.
I'm on my way. Hang in there.
Damn it. There's something even bigger underneath the hatchery.
It's not about can or cannot. It's a must-do. We promised we'd all return together, remember?
Yeah, and I'm going to keep that promise. No matter what. This is Eugen. All medical corps members, please respond. That signal is coming from nearby. Bobby, I've go to the location of my team member's signal. You take care of the enemy.
Affirmative. I'll follow the Vulgus signal coming from the opposite direction. By the way, what the hell is this place? It's covered in biotissue. Everywhere.
The cell composition of the biotissue is a lot like the organic matter from the hatchery. But the cells also seem to be rapidly and excessively dividing. To put it in human terms, it's like a malignant tumor.
Would that have any impact on operations?
There is something suspicious. The hatchery on the upper ladder prevents these malignant tumors from growing. There is evidence of limits being placed on soldier production. However, if the production limit was removed and the organic matter was cultivated to capacity, then these types of malignant tumors could rapidly spread. In other words, There is a high possibility that the Vulgus produced an immense number of troops all at once in this facility.
We should gather as much info about this as we can.
Descendant Squad, do you copy? We can no longer detect an RK signal from the surface. Please report your status.
HQ, we've discovered a biofacility in the Order's main base which is producing Vulgus troops on a large scale. We're investigating it. We've also located the missing medical corps members.
Copy. Do you copy? RK signal.
HQ, do you copy?
We're so deep underground the comms link is unstable. We should get this mission over with quickly, so we have time to give a report. I've confirmed your location. You'll see your family soon. So much you'll be sick of them. Don't give up. Damn it! Out of the way, you bastards!
Closed. Look for red liquid nearby. It's a device that should only read Vulgus biodata, but it looks like it's unable to identify between friend or foe because of the tumor. Just putting your foot in the door will open it.
Know how to disable the traps?
I'm sorry. I'm not a member of the Order of Truth.
Looks like I'll just have to step in, even if it is toxic waste.
Be careful. I think the entire facility is spiraling out of control. The path I took looked like that too. Don't stand! Eugen, how are things on your end? Did you find your core members?
I'm still approaching. Mina said they were all together. If I head to the communications coordinates, I should be able to find them all. There's been no replies for a while now, but our vital signs are being transmitted. Those dumbasses, how dare they put their captain through this? I'll let them know they can never leave without me again. I'll just have to do the heavy lifting from now on.
Am I a witness to this? Are you going to keep that promise? You little... did you open it?
There should be a security device in front of the door. Shooting it should do the trick. More importantly, why is nobody responding? Mina, Vince, everyone, please, respond. Wait, what the hell is this?
Eugen, I'm trying to tell you, this is...
The cultivating device that generates the Vulgus bodies. It's the same shape as the hatchery above, but with the stabilizers removed. Judging by the size, this would produce soldiers at a speed far greater than that of regular equipment. Bobby, can you give me a hand? We open this organic matter storage tank. We can gauge how much raw material has been used. Then we can get a rough estimate on how many units have been created. Check those auxiliary tanks that are down there. Vulgus waking up in all directions. Watch out!
Eugen, you need to look for your medical corps members. Go! Quickly!
If I don't do this now, everyone in Albion will lose someone precious to them. HQ gravely underestimates the scale of the enemy's forces. Based on my current estimates, the number of units produced here is 20 times larger than all of humankind. Vin, all of you close by? Damn it! This freaking tank is too sturdy! You guys, hang in there! I'll be there soon!
HQ. Reporting results of the operation. We've confirmed evidence of large-scale Vulgus production at the Order of Truth's main base.
Feast your eyes upon the road that will lead us home. The time has come. We shall terminate the Descendants' humanity and end my conquest. Remember your final destination. Capture the remaining Prime fans. All our paths are within range. When the three paths converge into one, my conquest will be complete. Raise your weapons. Drown the enemy in fear. My power will lead you to victory! Kill the Descendants! Kill them all! Kill them all! Take them out! Kill them all! Kill the Descendants! Kill them! Load the iron heart onto the ship. Time to go.
This is HQ. All zones in Albion are now on high alert. Any Descendants who are operation ready, please assemble at HQ.
Sorry, I didn't know you were there. I did wonder where all the manufactured Vulgus went, but I never expected.
This is HQ. Again, all zones in Albion are on high alert. Any Descendants who are operation ready should meet at HQ.
We also need Descendants as the Void Zone. Classification type, pyramid. This is the very stubborn Colossus.
This is an important operation, so listen carefully. Descendants, Karel's fleet has begun.
For your mind, we one time for your mind, get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress. One time for your mind, get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress. One time for your mind, get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress. Get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress. One time for your mind, get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress. Get rockin'. One time for your mind, we poppin'. One time for your mind, no maybes. Just yes, you'll release the stress.
next.
Were the commander's explanations the intercept of the pyromaniac has been confirmed. Job well done.
We can't give up yet, Mel. We have one final option.
Alpha?
The success of this operation will lead us to victory. As all of you know, the situation due to my lack of sound judgment. Command, we must move quickly. We need to support the Descendants and stop the Vulgus at all costs.
Descendants, I have heard Alpha's message. I am sorry I'm unable to direct Descendants. We are...
Guide, this is Jaeger. I've been dispatched to the Hagios. I'm investigating intel that Amon, the General of the Legion of Immortality, was recently here. I don't think Amon appearing at this point in time is a coincidence. I'm sure it's related to this incident.
That is indeed unusual. I'll join you there, Jaber.
Ask me anything about modules.
as I say. If you want to live.
If there's something you need, you'll need to pay.
Guide, can you sense the waves emitted from the Ironheart?
I can. However, my scans show there is a space deep beneath this area. The energy waves are being dispersed by a metal device installed by the enemy. It will be difficult to determine the exact location of the Ironheart.
Damn it! Not only did they spread their toxins everywhere, they installed this as well.
They most likely intended to use it to transport the Ironheart they found.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. Point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendant. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Iron Hearts. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate.
Reload.
The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor or a vault? What do you mean?
If the vault contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from getting. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from the remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the sieve links. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
We should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA, then we'll need that DNA as well.
I've disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. Can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Oh, how the weak struggle to define their purpose. Humans truly are foolish and arrogant. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Ritual is an honor. Their flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
Have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
Magisters are probably humanity's real hope, don't you think? Humanity is very weak. That's why humans need us so desperately.